And on episode 2 of Controversial Conversation, we have.
Okay, I'm assuming hooking up is actually because obviously.
See, this is what happens when you do a podcast with someone who's younger than you.
Question, guys. It's a trick question.
Drop my phone out of shame.
Where have we reached?
I don't know who sent this in. Yeah, okay. And we're live. So guys, welcome to episode 2 of Controversial Conversation. My name is Rahul Harikumar and I'm joined with our other host.
My name is Tarun Menon, as you know me from the first episode, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. So, on the last episode, well, technically on the first episode, we discussed a lot of different things, and we're going to carry on the format pretty much. And as you know, we started off with what, Tarun?
Unpopular opinions, the favorite part of the show.
Unpopular opinions. And today we have a very unpopular one, or should I say controversial, living up to the name?
Living up to the name, yeah.
Yeah, so
Living up to the name.
How about you go ahead and open up with that?
Okay, so here's the thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know I will have a lot of backlash for this, but someone has to say it. Someone has to say it, and I think it should be us personally.
Yeah, I
What
agree.
is and how do we deal with toxic feminism? Okay, there's no going back from here. We've officially crossed the enemy lines.
We've crossed the border. We're in it now. Cool. So let's go. Go ahead. Start off.
Okay.
Kick us off.
Toxic feminism. Okay. Here's the background. Okay. Feminism was brought in to eradicate toxic masculinity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if feminism itself starts becoming toxic? Where do we go then? You can't fight fire with fire. We won't end up in any place. So what happens to toxic feminism? How do we deal with it? Okay, let's start from the beginning. What is toxic feminism? Rahul Harikma, you have any ideas on that?
I do. Toxic feminism is basically the opposite of feminism. As we know, okay, so let's go with what is feminism then, right? Feminism.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Ideally, it should be females fighting for equal rights. No?
Mm-hmm. I'd say so, yes.
Yes. So that is what it should be. However, over the past few years, and especially right now, there's been a lot of cases. Females just haven't been living up to the cause exactly. Not all of them, obviously, as we said in the last episode for the last episode's controversial topic. But there are a lot of them that just don't get the idea of feminism and they take it a bit too far.
This directly correlates to that thing of clout, yeah?
Exactly.
It's almost a direct link to clout.
I mean, I think every controversial topic, there's always some people that do it, some people that don't, right?
True. But the worst part about toxic feminism is that it undermines the purpose. So you have a group of people actually fighting for proper rights. I mean, admirable. It's the way things should be. They're trying to make things equal again. And that's such an admirable effort. That's the right way to do things. And then you have people who are on your same side. It's worse when it's from your side yourself, yeah? And you have people from your own side who are undermining your work.
Yeah, of course.
So this toxic feminism undermines feminism in total, defeating the whole purpose.
Exactly.
That's really, really painful just to think about.
I mean, YouTube is pretty much flooded with videos of angry feminists. It's like a whole term now, right? So basically, it's basically just feminists who don't really know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're on about pretty much, and they just go about bashing people for things that they really shouldn't be talking about. Like silly stuff, pretty much. I was watching this one video on YouTube the other day. So this guy, he's going around asking women if they're offended. I mean, if they would be offended if he offered them a chair to sit on, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like most of them, like I wasn't disappointed because a lot of them said no, it's pretty sweet, it's a nice gesture and everything. But a lot of them were actually offended by the fact that he offered them a seat, and they said that it's
saying like they could have done it on their own.
Yeah, no, I mean, that was the point of the video, but the fact is they considered it demeaning and they thought it was hurting them. I don't get it. Like, what is the logic behind it? There's absolutely nothing wrong with being offered a chair, whoever you are.
So I think personally, I think not personally, I think it's a common emotion. I'd say it's more of a fact that there was a point in time where men had lot of control over what women did, and they just want to get right back to that, where women have a lot of control over what men do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that kind of defeats the purpose. Like, we want equal stuff, yeah. We want equal rights. We want equal voices to be heard. We want everything to be the same. That's what a fair playing ground is. This
Yeah, and I
it
agree.
doesn't
Like,
work.
it does go both ways,
Two
to be
wrongs
honest.
don't make a right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On that note, like, toxic masculinity is a thing as well. You can't just go one-sided and say that.
true.
But I feel
I
like
mean,
both do exist. That's just what I want to say.
for the better part of millennia, we had a lot of toxic masculinity.
A long time, yeah.
Nothing to glaze over. Yeah, exactly. Extremely long time.
Mm-hmm.
It was a dark period of time for women. It's amazing to see how women are upright. It's great to see them being empowered now. And then it's so heartbreaking to see not the same, but another group of women just going ahead and cutting down all that progress, all that work.
Yeah, it's really it's
honestly
just shitty to say.
heartbreaking.
It's not pleasing in any way. Okay, so I have a question for you. Right?
Go ahead.
This might get a bit controversial depending on what your view is. So the question is, okay, let's take a sport in particular. Let's take football. All right? Do you think women deserve equal pay in football?
Okay, this is something I have encountered before. I think it's a pretty common it's a pretty common question, I'd say, up across sports fans in
Yeah.
banter and stuff. But every time, okay, so imagine there's a post that asks this very question. Yeah, you go to the comments and you see a ton of guys just spamming saying,
Wait,
"Go
wait,
to the
wait. Hold
kitchen,"
hold
or-
up. Come on. Just tell
Yeah?
me your view. We'll go to the comments after. I want to know what you think.
Yeah, I know. I'd like to give I'd like to give a bit of background to what I'm going to
Okay,
say.
okay, fine. Cool.
So you go into the comments and you see a ton of guys just spamming, "Go back to the kitchen," or "No way, what on earth."
Yeah.
And to be absolutely fair, I not in the sick twisted type of way, but I do agree with them. Yeah,
Wait, you mean
I don't.
do you agree with go back
Yeah,
to the kitchen?
Yo, not to go back to the kitchen. Jesus Christ, no! Don't put me in trouble here.
Yeah.
I mean, no equal pay, not until the sport comes up to that caliber. Look, see, you have a generational talent among women. You have a type of, if you have a Kevin De Bruyne or a Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo in women, a lot more people would start watching that. Yeah.
Such a silly
And
fan
because
thing
of
to
that-
say. You actually put De Bruyne before Lionel Messi, Ronaldo.
See,
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean,
carry on.
I am elated today. It is quite a
Don't
fond day for
don't
me.
don't bring that up now. Just so you guys know, today's the day where City's ban was overturned. I don't know if any of you football watchers will know. So carry on. Back to the topic.
Yeah, so I'd say, look, if you know even the most basic of things about how football revenue works, you know that viewership counts for a whole lot of it, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And unless women's football gets the viewership that men's football does, it's just financially not possible to pay them as much as you pay a male footballer.
Precisely. That's all I wanted to hear. So, like, my views are pretty much exactly the same. For me, it's basically if people pay as much to watch women's football as they do men's football, by all means pay them equally. They deserve it, right? But
yeah, exactly.
I just don't see it happening. I barely know of, like, a good decent amount of women's football clubs, apart from the.
I think mixed sports, yeah, like badminton and stuff. It's very clear. The world isn't cruel, guy. I mean, of course, it is a little bit cruel, but the world isn't downright cruel. You take a look at mixed sports like badminton, for example. I think men and women have equal pay in badminton, right?
I'm
Because
not
they
sure
play
about
mixed
that.
doubles and.
But yeah,
Okay,
I assume
maybe
they do.
not. Yeah, I'd assume so as well. Hopefully, otherwise this whole point would be irrelevant. You mix sports like that have equal pay for both men and women, and I mean
Yeah.
it pretty much explains itself. Because it's a mixed sport, there will be equal viewership for both, right? I mean, there is only one
Yeah,
sport to watch after all.
naturally.
Yeah, so that means obviously the viewership and the revenue and the sponsorships, everything goes straight to the players, right?
Yeah, of
And
course.
that's why they can afford equal pay.
Exactly. Like, I just don't see FIFA's Women's World Cup being as watched as the actual World Cup. Not even close, to be honest. I mean, it is the biggest
Exactly.
sporting event in world history, right? And it still is, obviously.
I think about 3 billion plus people watch the 2010 finals. Yeah.
I'd hope so. I know that's the most popular. It's a fact.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you can check
It
that out.
is. It is.
It's a known
yeah,
fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
So let's route that. Let's root that back to. Let's root that back to where toxic feminism come. So if I was a toxic feminist sitting right here talking to you on the Controversial Conversations podcast, which you should not forget to subscribe to,
Yeah.
I would have said, obviously women deserve equal pay. They're playing the same sport after all,
Would you?
right? Now, if I was a toxic feminist,
If you were a
sitting
toxic
right
feminist,
here,
yeah, of course, yeah.
yeah, assured that's what I would have told you,
Yeah, no doubt.
right? Same way, if I was a toxic masculinist, I would have said, obviously not. I mean, but that's without justification. I've given you a reason, right?
Exactly, yeah. That's right.
Toxic masculinity would mean just because they're women, they don't deserve to get paid.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
both sides are wrong. Both sides are equally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say toxic feminism is a bigger issue in today's society because there's an active group of people trying to fight for feminist rights, and then you have another group of people just trying to undermine them.
I mean, Ronda Rousey said this in an interview once. I think she was asked.
Ronda Rousey, the wrestler.
I mean, now she's a wrestler, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
so
was she before that?
I mean, she was in UFC. She was mixed martial arts.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, doesn't matter. Basically, that's what she did, and she was asked whether she thinks that she should be paid as much, and she said, "No, I don't." She said because I don't. I think she said it's because of the same reason, because she doesn't bring in as much. And I mean, it's the logic behind it that counts, right? She's thought about it, so
Perfect,
why doesn't everyone think in
Makes
that way?
sense. I mean,
I wouldn't mind like them getting equal pay if they brought in as much revenue. Naturally, it's fair. It's only fair.
and you cannot forget the aspect of human emotion in this. So you have a group of guys, yeah. You have a group of guys who constantly, I mean, know a few toxic feminists. They will start to view feminism negatively.
Yeah.
They will take it as a joke. They will treat it as a joke. And when they encounter real feminism, they will look at it the same way. What
Mhm.
kind of purpose is that solving?
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's terrible to think about because see for there is no masculinity for toxic masculinity to undermine, whereas it is
Exactly,
possible for feminism. Yeah.
Yeah, that puts it into perspective, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I don't know, guys, if you're watching this and you know someone who, or I don't think personally you are, but if you do know someone who is being toxic towards their gender or against their gender, just speak to them. It's not that difficult to convince a person to come out of it. I don't think it is.
I mean, it probably is, man. I mean, have you seen some of these YouTube videos?
True, but
Angry feminists. Start throwing
especially
shit.
at our age, or rather my age. Forget
Yeah,
your age,
fair
I'm
enough.
an adult. Yeah, at my
damn
age,
right.
it's not that difficult to convince someone to back out of something that isn't good for them.
Especially
like
when
if
you've
they-
just gotten into it, like it's
Yeah,
probably easy to step out of it.
And I cannot stress how much these influences are causing an issue, man. Like again, like we discussed last
In
time.
the first episode,
like you said, there's hundreds of toxic feminists that we are able to view online,
Yeah,
and people
loads.
are learning from them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I think that's a major issue. If we shut that down, I think things will start going much smoother.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think that pretty much sums it up, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yep.
We didn't talk as much about toxic masculinity, but I think it's pretty well conveyed. It's basically the same,
Mhm. Yeah,
regardless
I know.
of
You
gender.
probably know what toxic masculinity is, but maybe toxic feminism is new to you.
Yeah, I doubt it. I think feminism is a more thrown around topic, but basically, regardless of gender, just respect each other. I think that's what we conclude with.
It's just a rule of thumb. It's not that difficult. Just respect each other and you should be good.
Exactly. That's pretty much it then, right?
Yes, that is pretty much it. What next, Rahul Kumar?
I guess we just go into the submissions then.
Go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead with submissions.
Okay. So a lot of you have sent in stuff this week. We could still use a few more. We got like 7 this week, which is not bad, right?
Nice. That's one every day of the week, isn't it? Look at me. I'm so good at math.
Genius. Okay. Let me find a good one here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How about this one? This one's a pretty deep one, a complex one. Give it a bit of thought. Are we in a simulation? That's it. That's the question.
Wait, did you mean give it thought like ironically, or like do you actually want me to give it thought because I'm
No,
just
no,
sitting
give it,
here, I
give
don't
it a
know what
thought.
to do.
I mean,
Alright.
you understand what we mean, what we're talking about, right?
Yeah,
Simulation.
yeah, completely, yeah.
So, what are your views?
It depends on how you would define a simulation at the end of the day.
Okay, so just for the audience here, for the viewers, I think what the person who sent this in means is the world simulated? Are we all, basically is nothing around us real? Is it all something that's been created by somebody else and we're just living in it?
Okay.
Right?
Like the first thing I'd like to clarify here is how would you know what's real regardless of whether you live in a simulation or not?
No, that's what I'm saying. If you're in a simulation, that's our reality, but is it reality?
Exactly.
Okay,
I mean, that's
let's.
okay. Yeah, I think we're getting into a bit uncharted territory. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, have you ever heard of a glitch in the Matrix?
I have watched The Matrix, and yes,
No, I
I
mean,
do.
not like a glitch in the Matrix, like the term. Have you heard of it?
Oh yeah, like it's a popular term for something going like unusually wrong in the real world, right?
Huh? Going?
Unusually wrong in the real world seems surreal.
Yes, exactly. So it's basically like
Yeah.
bizarre coincidences, experiences, something that wouldn't normally happen. It just creeps you out. So
Yeah.
So I've been in. I use Reddit a lot. Okay. So
Same.
yeah. So there's this subreddit called Glitch in the Matrix, like the name. So basically, people send in like their craziest experiences and what they're going through and stuff that wouldn't normally happen in the real world. And we moved to Mumbai recently, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you're aware. So I think-
I'm
think-
not sure if the audience is.
yeah. So I don't think they care. It doesn't matter. So 3 days after we moved to Mumbai, I actually experienced my own a glitch in the Matrix, and I'm sure you would love to hear it, Menon.
Yes,
Hopefully
I would
they
love
do.
To hear it.
Yeah. Okay.
We're here to have fun. Who cares about them? I mean, we love you. You're our audience.
I mean, you have to hear it. There's no choice. Anyway.
Yes, I realized that down the line. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'll give you a bit of backstory behind the story so you understand it better. Hopefully you guys can picture it in your mind. So our balcony, we have this wooden swing. It's like not the plank swing, the whole chair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, my sister used to sit in it a lot. I have a little sister. She's in 4th grade, and she used to swing like abnormally far, like more than she should on the wooden swing. It's a toy. It's not a toy actually. It's more like a leisure
it's more for
chair.
relaxation. You wouldn't properly swing on it. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's 9. She doesn't really understand that. So what she would do is she would just swing on it a lot, and even though we warned her, she didn't listen, and she ended up breaking it. Right? So here's where the glitch comes in. So basically what happens is the swing's broken. I got pretty upset because a few minutes ago I just told her that it was going to break if she did that, and she didn't listen to me. She's very stubborn, my sister. So parents come in. She starts crying because she's guilty. And what happens is we were discussing on what we should do because we live for rent, so we didn't really. It's not really our swing. Like the owner fitted it and all that stuff. So what we do is we're talking about how we should fix it because in lockdown we didn't think a carpenter was going to come, right?
Right.
So my dad's discussing it, and what happens? He's telling us. He's like, "I'm going to call the carpenter." Okay. And his phone is even next to him, and we live on the 3rd floor, so there's no chance anyone hears it from below, right? But what happens is, as he's saying this, he says, "Let's call the carpenter." We have one of those buzzing, the video display calling bells.
Yeah.
So the security just pops up on that, and I answer him like, "Who is it?" He says, "The carpenter is waiting outside your house." But we haven't called the carpenter. It's just like impeccable timing. He's just like standing outside the house.
that's not really explainable from a logic perspective, is it?
Logically, see, I want to like clarify a few things because the comments you probably will think, okay, maybe somebody heard it from downstairs, but I doubt anyone's gonna send a carpenter by hearing something break. First of all,
Yeah,
Yeah.
neighbors aren't that helpful.
barely, and second of all, there's no way anyone could hear it. There's no way we accidentally called a carpenter without knowing, obviously, right? So there's no explanation really. It was just bizarre. So,
That is bizarre.
yeah, I posted that on Reddit and got like 15 upvotes. Felt like a celebrity.
15. Anything about 3 is celebrity series, don't worry about it.
Exactly, that's what I say.
Uh,
Yeah,
Sounds
but yeah, that's
very, very creepy. Coincidental there as well.
it's mad. Like if you think
so-
about it.
Yeah, I have a similar experience, but it's not like a one-off experience. You could call it maybe a recurring glitch in the matrix.
Okay.
It's like whenever me and my mom plan on a vacation, it never turns out actually happening. Yeah.
What do you mean?
So, take for instance, I'd say about 3-4 when I was 11 or so. We were on our way to, I think, Tekadi or Munnar, one of the places, and we were in the car. We were 3/4 of the way there,
Okay.
and while in the car, like when I was 11 years, I did not have my own phone yet. So I remember I carried a whole laptop just to keep myself entertained.
Okay.
It is a very, very thick laptop.
Like you're holding your
I
hand.
miss him so much. No, I kept it on my lap. I was doing something at the time. I was playing maybe San Andreas or something.
Oh, classic.
Very fun times.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Extremely. And I remember we were almost at the hotel when my mom looked at me and said, we have a bit of an issue.
All right.
Yeah, apparently the very hotel that we were supposed to stay in
Yeah. Yeah.
was attacked by Maoists on the very day, just a few hours prior to when we were supposed to
Oh
get
wow.
there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy. And then like,
and that's
does this happen often? The same thing.
it does happen often and in different forms.
Like, give us another
Take
instance.
this year for example. We were supposed to go in May, I think, to Delhi, North India. We were supposed to tour North India. Look at what's happening. I don't even need to explain.
Oh wait, did you have it booked and all?
Yeah, we had the entire thing booked. She didn't even get a
Wow.
refund on her flights.
That sucks. I mean, it's
Yeah,
almost
it's,
as if
pretty sad.
it's not in your programming to go on the tour.
Exactly. It never works out. I don't think there's been a single instance where we actually made it to our destination where we wanted to go together.
It's crazy like,
And-
how these. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It's crazy how these kind of eerie coincidences happen, and it's too specific to actually write it off as a coincidence. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then there's the common deja vu, which I still don't get after all these years, every day.
Exactly. How on earth have I been here before? And then it's like once that specific event happens, you remember all the details about
No,
it.
for me the thing is,
But you couldn't.
I've experienced the same deja vu, like the same situation more than twice. Like usually just I've seen this before, right? But for me it's like
Yeah.
I've seen the same thing maybe like 7 or 8 times.
That's unusual.
Like
That's unusual.
I remember a
That's
few
first time.
days ago it was a normal situation. Like I was just playing FIFA with the boys, right? And somebody said something. I don't remember the dialogue, but it just clicked in my head, and the same exactly where I was sitting, what I was looking at, what I was hearing, everything just clicked, and it was deja vu again. But not like the second time. It's like same situation I felt played through.
That's crazy.
It's strange.
I mean, it's surreal. That whole experience is surreal. A deja vu is so creepy yet thrilling at the same time. I always find it very fascinating.
Yeah, like it makes you wonder what if we are in some sort of a programmed universe, right? I think Elon Musk, he once said, I'm not sure where he said it, but I'm pretty sure he did. So he said that it's very much possible because somewhere along the line, I mean, look at the games right now. Look at GTA 5. It's so realistic as far as we are now.
True.
So what he said was, if we keep advancing in the way we are, and like one day we are going to reach the point where we basically are able to simulate a convincing reality, you know, and at that
Legit, yeah. There's no argument to that.
yeah, I mean pretty much halfway through our future. Not even halfway, actually. What am I saying? No, barely, and we're like making pretty big advancements.
But that brings me to another side of this equation. Why do you think we are living in a simulation? I mean, for us to live in a simulation, our creators must have had to go through something that forced them to make a simulation, right?
I could think of a few. Maybe like let's see. Maybe they want to study how people react in situations. Maybe
But
okay. Look, let's think about it like this.
okay, Rahul. Okay. Let's assume you said people, yeah.
Yeah.
But why the whole, like, people have existed for much lesser than how long the universe has existed, right?
I mean, we don't know, right? That's
No,
it's a whole
like, no.
simulation what we are living, and we don't know anything.
Yeah. But assuming we are one system, like our universe is one system, the universe has lasted for much longer than humans have, right?
Okay.
Like exponentially longer.
Yeah, but
so if they wanted
hypothetically-
to study humans,
Yeah.
then why all the unnecessary space background?
No. I mean, we're not talking about aliens controlling us or aliens simulating us, right? What I'm saying is, maybe let's hypothetically call one reality, which is basically the most real thing. Like, it's not a simulation. Okay, we'll call it the base reality. Cool?
Yeah, accepted.
Yeah, so the base reality, maybe just like humans in the future, down the future, who want to know how we would adapt in certain situations or certain world, I don't know, scenarios. So they've put one person in a one newborn baby or something in a simulation and watched how they live that life. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Understandable. Yeah, it's sort of sandbox.
maybe yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Yeah. I know, but all things considered, this is our reality. Regardless of whether it's a simulation or not, we're going to have to live with it.
I mean, yeah, of course. This is our reality. We don't know anything outside it.
Exactly.
Maybe when we die, we just wake up in a cryogenic chamber.
Maybe when we die,
Die.
we don't even know what happens after we die. It's pointless to speculate.
When you die, would you want to live a second life, or would you want to go to hypothetically heaven?
It's always puzzled me because I figure that you would. I mean, like right now, I'm Tarun, right?
Yeah.
Once I die, I don't have my consciousness anymore. I mean, someone else will have a consciousness, but not me anymore, right? That's always puzzling. I don't know what that would feel like.
That is assuming you're reborn as someone else.
Yeah, but even if I am reborn as someone else, I'd have no memories, I wouldn't know anything about me. So,
Yeah, of
what's
course.
the point in being
I
reborn
mean, we
as
could
the
be in a
next guy?
second life right now, or third or fourth.
I know. There must have been someone before.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
if it was that case, like if that was the case, what's the point of calling it reincarnation? It's just incarnation, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, reincarnation is basically second life. That's why they use
Yeah,
it.
but why call it reincarnation if you're not going to have any? I mean, I've heard stories of people remembering about their past
The
lives.
past life, yeah, I've heard a few as well. A good few.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's always
but-
puzzle. Yeah, but answer the question anyway.
Seems weird, yeah.
What would you prefer? Assuming there's only two options, you get reborn or heaven.
Okay, so for heaven, I'd take being reborn any day,
Why is that?
but that's purely from a fantasy perspective. Because neither seems especially plausible, or neither seems like a decision I would be informed enough to make.
Mm-hmm.
So
But okay, let's
it's just like
with the awareness you have
from a
now.
very childish view. Yeah.
Why would you want it? Would you want like a
From
second
a
chance?
very
at life?
childish view. Yeah, I would want a second chance. Yeah, extremely childish view, but yes, I would want a second chance to life.
But would you be okay with it? Think about it.
Fell
You're
interesting.
leaving your current family. You wouldn't know obviously, but before you make the
Mhm.
choice, let's say you have a choice, you would be leaving your current life for the new one. Would you want that? Are you not attached to your current one?
True, but then I would have no emotions about being attached to my past one.
I mean,
right?
you
When
wouldn't
I do
know.
go
That's what
into
I'm saying.
Yeah,
If you were offered
so
the choice
it doesn't really.
before you chose that one, At that time, you would know.
Okay, that's yeah. But, so I would know I was moving into a new person, but after moving in, I wouldn't remember.
Exactly.
It,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I think that would come down to how fully, like, how much to the fullest I've lived my current life. Ask me that 80 years down the line, maybe I'd just say put me to rest. But ask me right now, maybe second chance or something like that. So
Fair
it
enough.
would
Fair
change.
enough.
I'd say my answer would change. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Oh.
I still have a lot of stuff to do. So I
Yeah,
have to
exactly.
get more than 3 upvotes on a Reddit post. So many milestones ahead of me.
Beat my record. 15 upvotes.
You do know I have 2000 karma, right?
Let's move on.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So what next? What's another suggestion?
Suggestion, a submission, you mean?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go on to the next one then. I mean, so basically, let's summarize this one. Let's finish it off. We don't know
Yeah.
if life is a simulation. If we are in a simulation, is that good for you guys?
Best part, even if we do know, you don't have to be bothered about it.
I think that's the most interesting thing. Like, we can never prove it, whether we are or not. That's like
But then we can never disprove it either.
exactly. So there's no point talk. I mean, there is a point talking. It's fun to talk
Just-
about.
Just live with it, man. Just live with it. It's
Just live with
fine.
it.
Just go with it.
Even if we are, it doesn't really affect us.
Remember there was that one Adam Sandler movie called Just Go With It.
Yeah.
It was a horrible movie. I was just.
The thing with him is every movie of his, Adam Sandler, every movie of his is horrible. Yet you still want to watch it. Or is that just me?
It's a guilty pleasure. Yeah, I can understand.
I mean, I like a good humor, man. I'm like, isn't You Don't Mess with the Zohan Adam Sandler? No, right?
You Don't Mess with the Zohan was definitely.
You know,
Adam Sandler.
It looks just like him. There was a movie.
Yeah, I know. There's another guy like that, Sacha Baron Cohen, something like that.
I mean, no, that's not him. He's the one, the dictator.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Don't mess with the Zohan. Yeah, You Don't Mess with Zohan is most definitely Adam Sandler.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
It's a good movie, but it's very
Unrealistic.
14-year-old humor.
Yeah.
It's very 14-year-old humor.
Okay, so ready for the next one?
Yes, I am ready for the next one. I was born ready.
I am actually not. Let me just go through it.
Yes, take your time.
A good one. I want a good one. Okay, one dude asked me, "You like Pringles or Lays?"
about today?
Nah, I'm not talking about it. Sorry, I was just joking. That's not a good enough submission, man. Come on. You like Pringles or Lays? Lays.
Pringles or Lays?
Lays.
What kind of a question is that?
I used to like Pringles, but I realized it's all about the hype. It's not worth it. And it's hard to.
I'd say Maha corn puffs over both. Have you tasted those? Those are heaven.
Yeah, I used to get them in my school canteen back in the day.
I still get it. Yeah, I still get it in a store next to me. And it's pretty good.
The thing with Pringles is you have to like it's hard to stick your hand in by the end of it when you're towards the end of the canister, whatever it is. Just it's not a good experience.
If you hadn't said can, that's what she said would have worked here. But
Okay, cool.
go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead with Alright, so this one's a different genre for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it controversial?
I hope not. Cool.
Okay.
So I'm going ahead.
Then fine.
Okay, it says, okay, real talk. I've been in a relationship with my current boyfriend for about 3 years, but lately I've been thinking about hooking up with a friend.
So can we clarify this? Is it a guy or a girl? Because nowadays boyfriend can mean anything, right?
Why do you want to clarify that? We can't clarify it, can we? It's anonymous.
Yeah, fair point. Go ahead. Let's just assume it was a girl.
Yeah, because it's more general, I guess. More common. In
Yeah.
India, at least.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
But I guess we're stuck in such circumstances. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've been in a relationship with my current boyfriend for about 3 years, but lately I've been thinking about hooking up with a friend of his who I've spoken to, but I'm not too close to. It's nothing too serious. Advice?
What do you mean by this? Okay, I'm assuming hooking up means sexually, because obviously.
See, this is what
there's no
happens when you do a
other-
podcast with someone who's younger than you. You have to end up explaining this shit.
No, I mean, obviously. Come on, man. You know I'm like 6 years mature for my age.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
You can't deny it. Yeah, you can't deny it.
No,
I
I'm
can
not
see-
denying it, bro.
I can see you not denying it. So, yeah, okay, fine. I'd say you've been with him for 3 years. He's bound to get boring. Be my guess.
Whoa. Is that what you're going for, really?
Okay. Let's take a step back.
Yeah, take two steps
The
back.
fact that she, the fact that she asked you or asked us this question means that obviously something was off in her relationship, right?
What? Obviously.
Either something was off in her relationship, or the guy's friend is Brad Pitt.
Yeah, fair point. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ruling the second one out,
I mean,
meaning
you never
the
know.
boyfriend just isn't. Yeah, I mean we can't rule it out, can we?
You can't rule it out.
Yeah, so let's just hope not. I mean, so many assumptions. I don't like making so many assumptions. I want to work with facts.
Agreed. Go with facts.
So, again, we're assuming that something was off in the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and which is why she wants to hook up with this guy's friend.
Yeah.
I'd say more than it affects her, it would affect both of those guys, because the fallout of that would be insane.
Yeah, I mean, the bro code is just. I mean, obviously it depends on the guy.
Forget the bro code. I'm pretty sure it would end up in a fist fight or something.
Nah, guys aren't like that, man. It would probably end up with one or two punches and then like they'll hug it out and play a game of FIFA.
True, but then again, depends on what type of guys they are. I know guys who don't play FIFA. Don't trust them.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, man. NBA 2K20.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So, what's your final? What is your view on it? What do you think should happen ideally?
She obviously likes the guy's friend.
I mean, I don't think she said she likes, but she's more. She's been thinking.
She
about,
hasn't even talked to him. Yeah, she hasn't even talked to him all that much. Because
No,
she just said she
Yeah, who
had
I've spoken
talked
to.
him.
Yeah, she
In
said
the
who I've
past
spoken
tense,
to.
yeah. In the past tense. So that means obviously the guy is like mega attractive.
No, I mean, who I've spoken to. Basically, they may be in the talking state. They are acquaintances.
Yeah.
Plus, it's this dude's best friend, so naturally they would have had a few conversations.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Are you having?
I want to hear you. I want to hear your verdict. And then
Yeah.
How about
Okay.
that?
Cool. Look, I don't really know why that thought came into your mind, whoever sent this in. But I'd say if you're really serious about it, just let him know, finish things first, and then go for it. Right?
Mhm.
Like, don't do them both at the same time. Pretty much.
that never works. It doesn't work.
Do you know?
I mean, if you, I wouldn't know. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm
No, but
speaking out of
you
assumption
spoke-
here.
You spoke that with such unfaltering confidence. That
Confidence is halfway to being right.
that doesn't work, guys. That doesn't work. I'm telling you, main on. What have you been
Confidence
doing,
is
man?
halfway to being right. Take it from me. Take it from me. Confidence is halfway being right.
Okay, fine. So basically, what my view is break things off with the first dude, and then let him know. I don't know. What do you tell him though? What do you tell the guy?
No, I mean, make it absolutely clear that you're leaving him for his friend, okay? Don't leave him and then leave him for like a vague reason and then immediately get with his friend. That's going to make you look absolutely terrible in his eyes.
I mean, that's just a dick move.
Yeah, that would be horrible. Like, I'm breaking up with you because you like Pringles over Lace and then go and date his friend. What kind of behavior was that?
No, but I feel like there's really no way you can just tell somebody that, right?
True, and these are 3 years.
3 years.
Assuming
Yeah.
they're in again. Yeah.
If it was like a
Again,
1 month
assumption,
thing,
Jesus
like, oh
Christ.
no, I made a mistake. I thought you were the other dude.
Yeah. I'd say
For 1
even a
month,
year is
I-
fine, but 3 years?
Yeah, a whole year I mistook you for the other guy. I just realized your name is Sam and not Joseph. Sorry, man. Dump him.
Sam and Joseph. They just
Yeah.
sound like first name and last name's the same guy.
Oh yeah. I mean that's like a
I
Malayali
don't
thing.
know. I
I
can
don't
just
think
imagine Sam Joseph. Yeah.
it's a Malayali name, a very Malayali name.
Extremely. All Christian names are Malayali end of the day.
Oh, really?
And somewhat. If you put two Christian first names together, it's most likely Malayali.
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's my.
Other than that,
No, so we were discussing how. So lets the guy down.
yeah. Okay. So lets the guy down is a strong word. I'd say gently place the guy down.
Gently place.
So 3 years is no joke. 3 years is a long time for him to commit to you. 3 years is a long time for you to commit to him.
Unless it was
years is
3 years
basically-
of abuse.
Okay,
What am I
yeah,
saying?
maybe,
What am I
maybe.
saying? It's the Red Bull, guys.
what
It's the
on
Red Bull.
earth?
Just carry on, carry on.
3 years is basically 1/5 of my entire lifetime. I love reminding you guys of that.
We get it. You're 15 years old. No one cares.
Yes. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Let's go to him. Just go to him. Talk about how your relationship is going, and then gently put forward to him that he might not be satisfactory.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then-
See, the thing is, no matter what you say, in the end, you're going to cause a fight. At least bad blood between those two, like the dudes.
Okay, it's pretty simple. If the guy is like a 9 out of 10, go for it. If he's 8 or below, just stick with your current guy.
So you're saying.
It's the most objective way of answering it.
So you're saying looks are most important, Menon. Is that what you're
I
saying?
didn't say looks. 9 out of 10 is barely a looks rating. I have the combined intelligence rating as well.
So what are the factors? What is it like? 2 for
Okay, so-
looks, 2 for personality.
Doesn't work like that. It doesn't
Finally
work
take like
that.
a cumulative GPA and then like put it all together.
Exactly. You don't grade him separately. You bring in all the factors and grade him together. So you take personality, you take looks, you take
But
humor, and
do you
take
realize
intelligence.
You said if he's a 9 out of 10, go for it. If he's less than 8 or something, just don't go for it, right? That's like a
Yeah.
very fine line. 9 and 8 aren't even that far. So like what if he's a 7.9 and the other guy's a 9? It's not really a big difference. And 3 years, that counts at least 1.5 more.
End of the day, 9 is still bigger than 7.9. So that's up to her.
Fair enough. Maths doesn't like.
Yeah, we can't really help you out here. I'm very sorry, young girl or Akka. This is a bit of a tough situation for us you've placed us in because we have no clue about you. But I'd say go for it if your heart says so, because that's what they say whenever they don't have an answer.
Fair enough, fair enough. Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what, next one? Move on to next?
Yes, let's move on. I love doing this. This is so fun.
Okay, I think this one's specifically for you, Menon.
Oh wow, fantastic. I love addressing stuff specifically addressed towards me. Go ahead.
Yeah, what do you think about Michael Jackson?
Jesus Christ. How did you just assume that was for me?
Yeah, I mean, I don't dance. Well, yeah.
Okay. Purely from an objective view. Purely from an objective view, a great dancer, great singer. But just zoom back a little bit, and you see he's the most colorful person on the planet to have ever existed. And I don't mean that because of the skin tone.
Actually, I have a question for you. Do you
Yeah?
know why he switched skin colors? I mean, why he
I
went
have
from
no
black to
idea.
white? Can
I
you
don't
look that
know,
up real quick? Just a quick Google search.
Okay, before I look it up, here's my answer. I think he just wanted the best of both worlds. Let's check it out. Why did Michael Jackson change his name?
Nah.
No. Michael Jackson change skin tone.
Find anything?
Okay. That suddenly turned dark. It's because he had
A
how do you
skin
call it?
issue?
Vitiligo, I think.
Oh, cool. Fine. That's fair.
And
I was going to
yeah,
ask you.
that suddenly took a dark turn where I don't want to misstep.
Yeah, cool. That's fine. We have
Yeah.
the information we need. I was going to ask you, if it wasn't because of skin issue, I vaguely remember it being a skin issue, like when I was a kid. But
So like before I was born. Yes. There we go
once again.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was gonna say he made a song called "It Doesn't Matter If You're Black or White."
Really?
You have another song? You really are young,
I
aren't
don't
you?
think so. Yeah, that's.
I mean,
It's a blessing and a curse. Go ahead.
no, it's not a blessing. 2001 kids like
Trust me.
leagues above.
Come on. We are 4 or 5 sentences away from actually becoming cringe. Can we stop?
Not really, man. I'm sure most of our audience is of age, unlike you. Anyway, so yeah,
Fair point.
what is
fair
the question
point.
again? What do you think about Michael,
Michael
Just
Jackson.
finish it off. Yeah, go on.
What? Okay. Great
What do you
singer,
think?
great artist. There's a reason why they called him. Do they call him the king of pop? Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do. That's him.
There is a reason they call him the king of pop. Fantastic songs. I like Dangerous a lot. It relates to me on a spiritual level. Next one, please.
Yes, moving on. I think he's a legend. If you want my opinion, that's done. Brilliant. Let's go. So, what do you think of the Sims on Twitch? You know,
I
are you one of them?
genuinely cannot express how much I hate Sims on Twitch.
Go on. Reason?
Reason being, look, why would you look at a girl who will clearly beat you at a game and think this girl is so super attractive and then sim? Like, these guys are spending proper cash on a girl they will never actually meet.
I mean, have you seen the numbers that people donate? It's insane.
I swear, $3,000,
Insane.
$4,000. Oh, crazy.
3,000
I-
barely cuts it, man. I've seen donors of like 50,000 to 100,000.
That's. I don't even want to go there. I don't even. Please donate to our cause if you really want to donate. I mean,
I swear-
simping for us isn't even a sin.
You don't know how many times I've thought about starting a Twitch channel, hoping that one. You know, these YouTubers do this, donating to small Twitch streamers. The number of times I've
Yeah.
actually considered going on there and spending my life there, hoping that one
Subscribe to my OnlyFans, guys.
one
then-
good soul will donate to a poor sucker like me, like 50,000, and then I can just live my life, no job.
Yeah. It never happens. Trust me, they probably get the money back after the video or something.
Nah. I'm pretty sure that doesn't go that
Yeah.
far.
I mean, it was uncounted for.
This
I'm
actually
very
brings
sorry to miss.
this actually brings me to another topic. How entitled are these Twitch thoughts? I'm gonna say I don't care.
Oh, come on, man. Don't say thoughts out loud. It's 2020.
It's look. I'm not calling everyone a thought. I'm just saying that there are Twitch thoughts. It is a thing.
Undeniable, and I will agree with you.
Exactly,
on that,
yeah.
and I'm going to take the leap forward and say Twitch thoughts.
Twitch thoughts. That is the thing. Go on.
Twitch thoughts. For them, living becomes, I'd say, easy, and there's really no justification to saying no. It's not.
It
I
definitely.
mean,
is.
I've seen. No. I'd say, look at those guys. Look at guys who have struggled to become streamers after years of hard work. Yeah.
Do you
So
know
there's
this?
that guy?
Go on. I think we're talking the same guy.
Maybe Shroud.
No. Sorry, man.
Okay, fine. Shroud, he got into pro sports. Yeah, he got into esports first. He was a Counter-Strike player. Personally, I myself am also a Counter-Strike player.
Yeah, no one cares. Go on.
So he was a Counter-Strike player, and then he came out of it, which must have been a really difficult decision to make. And then he got into streaming, and then after only after a few years he found proper success. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas every second Twitch thought now has similar numbers to Shroud. I mean, no, he's still one of the biggest streamers, but still, you understand my point.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, the thing is, the problem is not that they're getting it easy. I feel like that's just luck or whatever. Maybe they just look good and it's easy for them, yeah. But the problem is that they become entitled. Like they just start to think, okay, we deserve this.
Exactly. Like a month without donations, and all of a sudden they're causing the outrage.
You did see the Amanda Sony thing, right?
Can you update me on that? I don't think
Yeah,
I will
so-
be properly informed.
Basically, Amanda Son, she's been irrelevant for a while now.
Yeah, she has been irrelevant for a while now. Yes.
Yeah, so she started a Twitch channel a while ago. I think it was a month to be exact.
She plays games.
Oh, I don't really know. I couldn't be bothered to watch.
Do Twitch thoughts really even play games? They just play games with their subscribers' feelings. I wouldn't. No, go ahead.
Yeah, so what does it say? Amanda Cerny. So she started a Twitch channel, and what she did was her first video was basically this. Okay, she looked at the camera and she said, "We're only at 100 subs, so I can't commit to a stream schedule because we're at 100 subs." And she's like demeaning the fan. She's saying, "How can you guys not even get me to 500? I'm not gonna make videos for you." And that's how she ended it.
That's bollocks. That's proper bollocks.
I know.
I don't understand.
Look, the whole concept of online like content creation and everything is that you put out content, people like it and subscribe, right? That's how you build an audience, essentially.
She just wants to Amanda Cerny her way through it. Not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. I mean, maybe
Serves her right, I guess.
Yeah, the thing is, Twitch subs, you need to pay for that. It isn't free either, right? You're asking people to pay.
Exactly. Yeah, membership costs money, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a decent,
Some of
like
the
$5, depending on the country, I think. But
Yep.
that's. I saw the other video where this lady was saying it's only $5. If $5 you can get lunch, why can't you pay me? And it's obviously a girl, because Twitch thoughts are in abundance on Twitch for some reason. Not that there are no guys who are assholes, but they're just more. It's a fact.
Let's
And,
look back to simps, I guess, because I think we've gone way off.
Way off topic.
Like
Yeah.
not way off, yeah, but still. So getting back to simps, if you personally like a creator for artistic value, please support them, because if you
Or
do
skill,
like them for
or
artistic,
skill.
yeah, or skill, yeah, skill, artistic value, stuff that actually redeems them as a good content creator, support them,
Fair enough.
and then give them what you feel like giving them, not what you're obliged to, or not what you feel like you're obliged to, right?
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
even
I've
subscribing
seen,
is a type of donation.
I've seen people who started off really bad and entitled, but then actually got good at the game, and now they play like decent
Yeah.
games.
Exactly. I mean, this stuff. I mean, especially online, you're going to face a lot of competition. Feeling entitled just isn't. It's not going to cut it.
Exactly. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, I don't want to talk about simping itself, because I know there are a lot of respectful guys who actually just like talk to girls and respect their feelings and compliment them from time to time. But
Yeah.
there is a line where you cross and it becomes an apparent way of simping.
Simping.
Yeah, as they call it.
Downright simping.
And I'd say don't ditch your friends, be it girls or guys. to
Oh,
simp.
yeah, definitely.
That's
Especially
a
on
bit of a
Twitch,
rough
like,
one. Don't.
no man, I can't
Yeah,
make it to the party because
Come on, man, exactly.
Karina Koff is streaming tonight. It's a thing. It's not
Who
even a
does
joke.
that?
I mean,
I'm
there
going
are
to
people.
watch someone on my screen and pay them money, so I'm not hanging out with you tonight.
Yeah, my wife and kids are starving, but nah, we need money for Pokemon.
Alinity.
Alinity chucked her cat across. Isn't that what she did?
I think so. She has a weird relationship with her cat. Anyway.
Yeah, Shane Dawson would have something to say about that, but let's move on.
The internet has enough content about simping. I don't even think we need to go any deeper.
Yeah. How long
What's
has
the
it
next
been?
one, Rahul Harkumar?
How long has it been?
It has been a proper hour, I think.
Oh, well, we reached the hour mark?
Yeah, I think it's been an hour. It's been a while since we started recording. 53 minutes, I'd say so.
I say we finish it off at the hour mark.
Yes, let's do that. Sounds fantastic.
A lot of you guys mentioned that the podcasts are entertaining. We got a lot of good reviews, but some of you said it's a bit too long. But like realistically,
Deal with it.
Deal
with
with-
it, man. Just
wait, let me finish my thing and then you can say deal with it.
okay, yeah, okay.
So we're putting only one video out a week. I feel like for a week you at least need an hour's content, right? Does that make sense?
Can I say deal with it now?
Just go for it.
But I can say deal with
We're making
Deal
every
with it,
podcast
man.
an
What's
hour,
your
deal with
issue?
it.
We're making the podcast. All I'm asking you to do is listen to it. If you want to be a bitchy audience, just go to Alinity or something.
Oh, come on, man. 2 videos and you don't call the audience
Jesus
bitchy already.
Christ. I don't understand. What do they want
Boom.
from us?
Drop straight down to 10 subs from 62, 63.
Oh my god, guys, please do not unsubscribe to us.
Don't unsubscribe. Subscribe. Hit that like button. What else is the
Regardless of what I say,
cliche
I love you
YouTuber
guys.
thing?
It's
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
share, comment.
Okay, we just wasted the last few minutes of a podcast talking about this.
I wouldn't say it was a waste.
Okay, let's decide right now. How long do you want this episode to go on for?
I'd say we'd stop in about exactly a minute, because that I think would be close to the hour mark.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go with an easy question then. Not a question, a submission. Let's find the simplest one to answer. Okay, let's go with like 3 at a stretch or 4. Can Will Smith be a good? Can Will Smith be a good president? No.
No. Yeah. Then.
Done. How's your wife?
Great. Next.
Wait, what do you say?
Great.
What?
What?
Did you say bait?
I said great.
Oh, great. Yeah, cool. Great.
Next.
One dude says 1 versus 1. He doesn't say
Go
what
ahead.
we're 1v1ing in. It could be Call of Duty. It could be a fist fight. It could be football. I don't know. Another guy says.
Cup stacking.
Another dude says hello with 1 L. Hello.
Isn't that the name of that app? That cringy app?
It's in like Indian. Oh yeah, it's a new TikTok apparently.
Yeah.
I caught my mom
issued
using it
something called-
once. Had to educate her.
Yes, it's sometimes tough when you have to deal with such problems in life. I've met
Big
many
issues.
TikTokers. Yeah, it's
I mean, TikTok
like-
is. We
like
should
burning
probably,
your hand on purpose.
we should talk about the next episode. TikTok.
It's dying down slowly. But still, yes, I think it's worth talking about.
We'll
Because
leech
it's
off it
still-
when we
it's
can.
still- yeah.
Okay. What else? What's the shortest one here? What do you think post-COVID 19 life is going to be like? We'll all die. That's cool.
Yeah, we all eventually die anyway. Next.
WTF
Also, did you even
is
watch our earlier podcast? What was the whole thing about? Jesus Christ, stop asking questions like that, man.
Exactly. I mean, this was submitted before, to be honest. That's fair.
My bad then.
Yeah. Come play
Okay,
soccer,
then.
men. Come play soccer. It's not soccer. Next. It's called football.
Did you just say men as well, men?
Men. Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm the man. He's the kid. He's a boy.
Oh my god. Okay, then. Do we have another question that we have a short answer to?
Did the egg come first or the hen? Isn't it chicken? Hens don't lay eggs, do they?
Your mom.
Wait, no. This is a real question here. Did the egg come first or the hen? It's a trick question. It's a trick question. I'm smarter than that. Hens don't lay eggs, right?
What? What?
Do they not lay
You've
eggs?
had your Godzilla King Kong moment. You've had your
No.
Godzilla King
Bro,
Kong
chickens
moment.
lay eggs. Hens don't lay eggs. I'm sure
know
about
that-
this. Wait.
Hens. I don't
Oh,
know.
no,
It's
hens do.
and roosters. Oh my
Rooster.
god.
No.
Yes, Rahul Harikumar.
No.
This one's definitely going in the video.
I had it. I had my moment of fame.
That seems like a great note to wind up on.
Ruined my whole reputation. God damn it. Okay, you got me there, guys. You're welcome.
It's
Congratulations.
a trick question, guys. It's a trick question.
Drop my phone out of shame. Okay.
Oh my god.
Cancel online classes. Shaking my head. This we're not gonna discuss in this one. I think we can go a bit in depth in this one.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can, because as a personal, I take it as a personal issue. I do struggle with it myself.
I mean, all of us do. All of us do. Should all drugs be legalized? Next one. We'll cut that out. We're not
Jesus
using
Christ,
that in this
no.
video.
What on earth?
No, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Okay, here's a really good one, Benon.
Tell me.
Bonanza, pronounce.
Where have we reached?
I don't know who sends this in. Who sends this stuff in?
I know exactly who sent it in. And that person will probably watch this video to the end. Good luck. Congratulations on making it into our video.
Oh wow. I mean, I'm not gonna ask who it is. But yeah.
Don't.
It's a good one. It's a good one, guys. Oh, I think that's it. I mean, the short ones
That
at least.
is it.
Yeah.
I'd assume so. I mean, that's a lot of suggestions. I didn't expect so many.
We've got a good few. We got a good few. We have, obviously we
Yeah.
need more. We definitely need more. We're running out slowly. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. You wanna wrap it up, third?
Yes, I will wrap this one up for us.
Oh, hold up. You can
Yes,
wrap it
what
up
is
now.
Thank you so much. It's been a real honor. Let's wrap this up by saying thank you for making it to the end of the podcast first.
Let's wrap this up
Great
by
achievement from your
saying namaste. Why do you say that like a white guy? Namaste.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm doing the namaste right now.
Are you drinking too much Red Bull? I have a feeling it's getting to you.
I've been known to have a problem with Red Bulls. Yes. What is the
Yeah.
maximum you've gone in Red Bulls?
I think two. Two was the best I could do. Not because I couldn't drink more, but it tasted utter shit.
Yo, don't say that shit in front of me. Come on.
I'm sorry, Rahul.
Okay, but
I
then
will offend your feelings.
if it's
outside of
2,
the
then I do
podcast.
have a real problem. My maximum is like 7 or 8 at one go.
Jesus Christ. I think it even says on the back of the. It says on the back of a pack not to drink.
2,
more than
yes,
2 a day.
it's like 500 ml, but Red Bull's one.
Yeah.
Although it was at a concert, so I think I get a pass on that. 8 Red Bulls. I didn't die. I'm still here. So far. Oh,
Hey, we're here for a good time, not a long time.
yeah, I want to be here for a long time.
Don't drink 8 Red Bulls then. That's on you.
Yeah. Funnily enough, the sugar-free one tastes more sweet than the Red Bull. I actually wanted to talk about that today, but we've run out of time basically.
We've run out of time by a long shot. This is our
Plenty.
longest episode
I'm
yet.
I'm pretty sure
considering we
people are
had
gonna
2
click off
episodes.
in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
hopefully this
that's
sta-
their issue, man.
That's their issue, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, for real, let's wrap it up now.
Let us wrap it up, yes.
Yeah, go
So,
for it.
That has been the second episode of Controversial Conversation, where we talked about controversial stuff for the first 20 minutes and then continued to talk about random shit for the next 40 minutes. We hope to catch you next time. I'm signing off, myself, Tarun Menon, and you?
I'm doing a weird wave thing in my hand. My name is Rahul Harikumar, and me and Tarun Menon would like to conclude it.
Thank you for watching this one, guys. See you next time.
Cool.